Well met, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another StarCraft 2 subscriber showdown. We got a TVZ here. This will be a 4 versus 4 Archon match. So each side will have 4 players. It was going to be a 3v3, but then some people really wanted to join, so I was like, meh, okay. You guys can do that yourself. I'll introduce all the players at once. On the red team, we have Rats Ahoy, Zealous, Fenrisk, and Nathan. And on the blue team, we have Tall, One Shot Doing Things, and X Crazy Boy X. Great username there. So for those of you guys that don't know, of course, this is broadcasted live on twitch.tv/Nathanias, where I stream every day. So far, I've been live for about 6.5 hours, 6 hours and 41 minutes. I went live at around 1 p.m. I think I went live on time. Anyway, my point is, I stream every day, so make sure you come check it out. And of course, if you like this video, make sure to like, follow, subscribe, whatever it is that you do to videos, do it to mine, unless it's like posting it on one of those weird Revenge X sites or some weird stuff. I don't really know. This map looks pretty cool. This map was made by Avex, who plays in a lot of these games. Is that the Grinch's Santa hat? That's interesting. Okay, that's cool. I didn't even know that Dude was in the game. Love the red carpet down to the natural expansion, of course. But yeah. We play this with the mod called SC2 Ultimate Campaign, or Ultimate Campaign mod. It's an extension mod that you can play with any map in StarCraft 2. Legacy of the Void. Actually, you don't need to own StarCraft to play custom games. I feel like a lot of people don't know that. You could come play this right now with your buddy. Be like, yo man, I don't got money for Legacy of the Void. Look, it ain't nothing but a thing. You can literally just boot up Wings of Liberty, load into this with Legacy of the Void on, and you are good to go. Seriously, that's one of the coolest things. So it's SC2 Ultimate Campaign mod. Then with that being said, yeah, the people playing, of course, are all my Twitch subscribers. These guys pay $4.99 a month for my undying love. I just noticed this map doesn't have Legacy of the Void mineral patches. They're all normal sized. Anyway, yeah. So these guys, all these guys support me. I want to give a big thanks to everyone playing in this game, as it is their love and their support that allow me to do what I do, which is work on StarCraft full time, which is awesome, and hopefully I can keep doing that. Look at this tunnel. What? That looks so... Oh my god. I didn't even know this dude was in the game. Wow, that's badass. Okay, so it's a Reaper opening. And of course, as it would suggest, Ultimate Campaign mod, there are quite a few differences between this and the normal StarCraft 2 experience. A lot of campaign units are in. Of course, you still have, you know, your regular Reaper Reno, but at some point later on, you can get the badass Reapers that are really strong. As you can see, this is a Swarm Queen. It's armored. So it takes bonus damage from Marauders, but at the same time, the Swarm Queen has the Rapid Transfuse, which heals not as much as regular Transfuse, but costs a lot less, and heals over time. And the Queens can deep tunnel too, which I feel like we haven't really seen used yet. So we have a big Ling opening. A heavy amount of Raptorlings to start this game off. Now, the thing about this map that is kind of interesting, we kind of take a look at the base. There's not really any Reaper access to the main base, so we're not going to see those Raptorlings be particularly useful at assaulting the main. Now, the natural, you've got some debris outside the front. This map actually does look really cool, and I like that you've got a good amount of space in your main and your natural. Avex, you did a lot better job with this map than Invader. I actually think this map looks really badass and not completely broken, but Blizzard might not like it because it looks like you can take this third base without having your butt torn open. Anyway, Hellions are going to push this little hallway through here. The Raptorlings do not have speed yet, so they can't quite catch these Hellions. Of course, they do more damage than normal Zerglings, and they're going to come up. These Hellions are just going to keep bringing the pressure. There's that Jumperino. But how much is too much? It's interesting that they got that fast evolution chamber, but no Overlord drops. Oh, Ling run by. The Raptorlings are going to get to the natural expansion. SCVs are pulled off the line. Hellions are going to run back over to try and deal with this, but as we all know, it's very hard to actually kite these Raptorlings. They are quite pesky with their ability to jump on it. Jump on it. Jump on it. Jump, 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 jump. And they can't jump now they're inside. Maybe there's some room to jump. Run, little Hellion. Run, devil, run, run. Yeah, I don't know. This map looks really cool. +1 melee is going to be done reasonably soon. We have some roaches on the way. Just like Zerglings, roaches can be transformed into, are they shooting the rocks with the bunker? Okay, that's cool. Oh, wow, the ling just kind of hop and skip, jump through. But roaches can be transformed into not only just the normal roaches, but they can all turn into ravagers. They can turn into corpser strain roaches, which create little roach lings when they kill stuff. And they can turn into vials roaches, which slow down and basically provide a debuff on the attack speed of any units that they hit. So these lings have come out. They're all going to transform into raptor lings. And oh, whoa, one doesn't turn into a swarm ling. I think it turns the ling into 3 more lings. Is that what happens? Or it turns the ling into 2 more lings? It actually increases the number of lings that you have. So, yeah, that's cool. Hatchery is going to start turning into a lair. Excuse me, lair is pretty much done. That's what I meant to say. +1 carapace is on the way. Where are the Terran Bros going with this? It looks like they want to play bio. We've got combat shields on the way. We have some liberators coming out as well as they get their factory set up in the natural and the 3rd command center finishes up. So they're going to use the Hellbats with the bunker to break down these debris on this ramp so that they can take the 3rd base without having to expose themselves. This little canyon-y area outside the natural. This is pretty unique. Not a lot of maps like this. As these lings are going to look. So, I don't know if Avex encountered that, but you can jump up there, apparently. As these lings do get inside of the main base with that +1 attack to do 8 damage a hit. These SCVs are getting top-decked and wrecked. Pretty good harass here, I would say, so far. Marine gets eaten up. Liberation is now here, but it's in a good spot to block things. Now, at the same time, this Viking still zooming around, but not too many overlords for it to kill. Of course, overlords move really fast in this mod for some reason. I don't know why. I guess campaign overlords are really fast. Look at this. Burrowing a ling in the tunnel. You know what? I think the one thing about this tunnel that might be tricky, spectator-wise, is to be able to see burrowed units like Widow Mines. As a player, I don't know how, even if you scan, I don't know, maybe with all health bars on. You wouldn't think to scan there, I guess, maybe. Anyway, I love the lings burrowed at the random bases. Pretty awesome. Swarm hosts coming out. So swarm hosts are there's the campaign ones are in this too. I think the anti-air swarm hosts or the locusts can attack air in this mod. I think that's one of the features. Look at this burrowed ling. Cheeky, cheeky Kalaris. These Marines, they've got combat shield, they've got stim. I'd like to see them get an armory and transition into the mercenary units. You can basically switch over. When you get an armory, you can get an upgrade that basically hires mercenaries instead of regular units. So all your Marines, they stay on the map, but whenever you build Marines, they become, what is it called? Something like Core Hall Guards or something. Basically, they become super badass Marines. They have like +20 health. They do more damage. They have an armor by default. They're quite good. Quite good, to say the least. So pneumaticized carapace is on the way. So we're going to probably see some drops, maybe, to make those overlords faster. Now, here we, of course, have the swarm hosts. These are campaign swarm hosts. It's pretty weird. They root. They don't burrow. And, yeah, they just kind of automatically spawn these bad boys. So they're not flying locusts. That's the thing. They're campaign swarm hosts, which also means that their cooldown isn't anywhere near as long. So that's just another thing to consider. They can be transformed. I'm pretty sure you can transform these into other types of swarm hosts, though. So we'll see what they decide to do, if they decide to do anything with that. Hellbats blocking the ramp with some Marine support. You can build perdition turrets as well. We have some vultures coming out, so the vultures are going to lay down a few spider mines to block off this tunnel. Wow, I actually just realized that spider mines there is super dope. The swarm host is going to try to block the tunnel with its locusts. And these locusts are actually pretty weak. I think multiplayer locusts are better than the default campaign ones. Need to get some upgrades for those bad boys. No! Swarm hosts get caught. They don't burrow. Hey, these locusts, they're pretty weak. More swarm hosts are going to pop out. Can they really not transform? We have vipers on the way. I was really hoping to see the swarm hosts turn into a different form, or maybe they want this. Maybe they want this form of swarm host. I don't know. Yeah, the first turret being set up on the high ground. These turrets are pretty badass. They basically burrow. They have 350 health and 1 armor. That's a bit overpowered, but you know what? Everything is kind of overpowered in this, so that's nice. Okay, mercenary upgrades complete. So we got the war pigs coming out, as well as the super marauders, Prometheus company, mega fire bats of hell. Yeah, where are the Super Marines at? Yeah, these bad boys. These look even cooler than the normal skin you get because they have a different helmet. Yeah, the Son of Korhal, as you can see, they start with 1 armor by default, which is pretty badass. It's more than a normal Marine. They attack faster than Marines, and they do more damage, which is, all of these things are great. So, that transition's been made. A couple Goliaths maybe going to come out with some Liberators. We do have a Leviathan, a quick Leviathan out of the Zerg. This is a bit presumptuous, I'd say. I don't know what makes them believe they're going to get away with such fast Leviathans, but I guess we'll find out. These Locusts, we're going to get popped out. There's not really anywhere to attack here. They can burrow the Swarm Hosts, but I'm not sure where they want to send them. Oh, they get a Vulture. Nice meme. You're going to want to back off. It's weird how they root themselves, but they don't, they're not burrowing. I believe you could burrow them if you got burrow in the campaign, or maybe you couldn't. I don't know. Anyway, Infestation Pit's going to get picked off. The Ultralisk Cavern, they're going for it. Now, those Ultras are so important. Really nice grab. Goes for the Transfuse, but it's not the it's not the multiplayer Transfuse, so it's quite a bit weaker. And Queen is going to get picked off this drop, getting some work done now. Vipers do have an attack. They can actually deal 16 damage versus armored air units. As you can see, they're quite strong. Now, they have Parasitic Bomb, which is still ridiculous. They have Consume. They have Disabling Cloud, and they have Abduct. So Disabling Cloud is different from Blinding Cloud. It actually slows down units in Blinding Cloud, and they cannot use abilities or attack. So Disabling Cloud is basically Blinding Cloud on cocaine. Not that I would endorse using that, but I would endorse using Disabling Cloud because it is insane. So some Ling Hellion Harass going down in the center of the map. They see the Leviathan. It's going to use its ability to spawn Broodlords. That's right. The Leviathan has energy that restores very quickly, and it can be used to build Broodlords instantly. Pretty ridiculous, to be honest. So, oh, one Viper almost getting picked off here. Need to be really careful. Leviathan Broodlord push is going to come through. There's a lot here. We got Mega Reapers, but they die. Rip. And there's the Disabling Cloud absolutely blocking everything. And these Reapers, they don't attack air. They don't attack air. They're pretty badass Reapers, but they don't kill this. Medics going down. Yeah, they need Marines desperately, but that Disabling Cloud is just too strong. They don't have an answer to Broodlords at all. To be fair, they didn't build any Corruptors. Well, not really. Leviathan just has the most dank abilities ever. I mean, now you need Vikings. Leviathan has 2,000 hit points. It's the Zerg mothership. Is someone on the Terran team trolling? Why are they building 10 Reapers? Why are they building 10 more Death Heads? That is not going to help. They need a lot of Vikings. Rip. Rip, Baby Rage, never lucky. So the Reapers are going for counter harass. But they're not good enough to fight the Roaches. Oh, they get slowed down. They're vile Roaches. I think you need the normal Reaper speed upgrade to make these guys fast. They do a lot of damage versus light, so they're great base raiders. But I still don't... I mean, no. They don't have enough Vikings. They're trying to get some Marines out. The Sons of Korhal are strong, but these Reapers are so slow. Okay. Wow, just one Reaper manages to actually make it out, and then he immediately turns around. Don't do it, Tasteless! No, you're too young! You're too young. Oh. Alright. Well, Parasitic Bomb, Disabling Cloud. This is OP. Yeah, it slows units down under it as well. There's another Parasitic Bomb. And they're trying to get into the Broodlords. The Leviathan's taking a lot of damage, but I don't know how they're supposed to be able to actually kill it. I think we have a troll on our team. Cyclones are on the way. Marines are going to try to get underneath the Leviathan, but the Roaches, the vile strain Roaches slowing everything down. We have an Ultralisk on the map. It's double frenzied, and it's got 10 armor. What? Cyclones are on the map, though. Unfortunately, these units still suck, but they get through that 10 armor. Wow, Ultras have 10 armor in this mod with max upgrades. Holy shit. All right, the Cyclones need to get the Leviathan. Oh, my God. Vile Roaches. Rip. Rip, Baby Rage. Never lucky. The Vikings are trying, but the Leviathan does 6 attacks times 11 against air, and it's got 12 range. Oh, God. I don't know what they're supposed to do. 6 more Ultras are coming. 10 armor. Holy shit. Well. Yeah, I think this one's all over but the crying. That Broodlord push just caught them off guard so hard. Like, I love the Reaper harass, but yeah, she's a bad girl, and she ain't gonna be stopped. The Marines are gonna get underneath. Okay, with the upgrades, they do. Oh, the roaches, get it? No, she lives. Wow. All right. Press F to pay respects. It's all ogre now. She's a bad girl, and she knows it, and she made it away with 1 shot of health left. These Marines do 11 damage a shot. Actually, 1 more attack would have killed it. And now these Ultralisks are going to eat everything alive. Oh, turning the Marines into little baby roaches. That's just BM. That's just BM. Rip. GG is called by the first Terran in the Archon team. As Zealous admits defeat, these Marines are fighting their hearts out. They are really good against these normal, unupgraded Zerglings. Well, you know, unarmored. But I don't think they can kill the Ultras. It's... Oh, yeah, they're dead. Rats Ahoy says GG. And it's it. It's all ogre. It's all ogre, mates. Pretty good game. Can they make another Leviathan, someone asks? No, you're only allowed 1 at a time. GG. As the Zerg Archon takes the victory. Hopefully, if you guys like this video, please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Nathanias. And also, leave a comment in the section below. Shout out to that one dude who keeps typing first on all my videos. I didn't realize I'd reached that level of consistency. As always, all the players here are subscribers on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Nathanias, where this was recorded live, where I stream every day. Big shout out to those guys, of course, as they are the ones who make it possible for me to do what I do. I'll see you guys next time.